Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, My So-Called Healthy Life. So, today, I am outside. We just got back from brunch, and brought a little coffee with me from my favorite coffee place, not sponsored, Cafe Patachu. Not my favorite coffee place, but my favorite brunch place. Alex and I go there for brunch every Sunday, and usually, I like to get up and do my meditations in the morning, but I haven't done them yet, so I thought, well, why not just sit out here outside in the beauty of nature and enjoy my coffee and read today's meditation and kind of discuss it. So let's go into today's meditation from the Daily Book of Positive Quotations by Linda Picone. I've actually not read it today, so I have no idea what it's going to say. So we'll be learning together outside. Do you guys like the videos? I kind of like it outside. I think it's kind of fun. It's kind of different, you know? Okay, October 8th, growth. Happiness is neither virtue nor pleasure, nor this thing, nor that, but simply growth. We are happy when we are growing. William Butler Yeats. Only humans grow in a way that means something more than adding to our dimensions. When we say we've grown, we mean we've had experiences, good and bad. We've learned lessons, painful and easy. We've opened ourselves to new things. Growth isn't always easy. We have psychological growing pains at many times during our lives, but if we are not growing, we can't be truly happy. I hope to grow in some way every day of my life. I think it's a really interesting meditation, and I think it's interesting that I chose to do it outside. Growth, outside, get it, nature. Only humans grow in a way that means something more than adding to our dimensions. When we say we've grown, we mean we've had experiences, good and bad. We've learned lessons, painful and easy. We've opened ourselves to new things. Something that I talk about in my videos across the board, my booktube videos, my main channel videos, this channel, my vlog, is to remain teachable always. And that it is a goal of mine to always remain teachable. Because I do believe that things in life have lessons to them. And I was just talking about this in my vlog the other night. That, you know, I consider myself a very spiritual person, but if at the end of my life I find out, or if I don't, because I won't know, that there's absolutely nothing, then what have I lost by applying meaning or lessons to things that have happened to me in my life, if that makes sense? So I like to look at things that happen to me, and I like to go, okay, so what's the learning curve? Like, what am I supposed to learn from this experience? Is there something greater that's going on here, if that makes sense, you know? And really, what is this all about? And I think, like, you know, for me, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, you know, when my mom passed away, I think a lot of people take grief and the loss of a family member, and they say, you know, like, oh, like, I just can't imagine what my life is going to be like without them, without them, without them. And we feel very stuck in that emotion, which I totally understand and I totally relate to. And, you know, with my mom, it was a little bit different because she had been sick for so long that I was relieved kind of at the end that she was no longer in pain, if that makes sense. And I've talked a lot about relief from family members or friends suffering and illnesses. But I also very quickly was like, okay, what's the lesson in this? Because my mother had trained me so quickly to think that way, that in everything there was a lesson, you know? And before she passed away, she and I had this conversation, and she said to me, you know, when I'm gone, don't be attached to my body. I'm just a bag of souls. She very much believed that. And so after she passed away and everybody left the room and it was just me standing in there alone, I was standing there and I was holding her hand, and it was the stillest form of stillness I've ever experienced, I think, in my life. And I had this, you know, overwhelming reality that we're born, we live, we die, and what we put in the middle of it is ours, and ours alone, between ourselves and our understanding of whatever our higher power is, or nothing, or whatever. But that life is very, very short, you know, and we're here but for a glimpse, and that life is really a gift, and that we have to make it really matter. And so I think that with her passing, this huge lesson came, you know? So with this huge tragedy that had occurred into my life, probably the greatest lesson that I ever learned came as well. You know, the rapidness of life, and the fact that I don't want to squander just 1 second of it, or even just 1 second of it, you know, at the expense of missing out on something. That I want to make my life a masterpiece. And I hope the same for you as well. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.